Hey guys, Romie here. Yes, the sound is fixed. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for Empire Season 4, Episode 4, Bleeding War. I almost forgot everything that happened in this episode because I saw it not next week, but for Episode 5. He remembers something, and he looked pissed, and I said it's about time. Anyway, so it starts off with Cookie trying to explain to Lucius why she was in jail for all these years. Not why, but more so what she was doing for 17 years in jail. And so she takes us down memory lane. We kind of start off with her having to deal with this girl. Her name was Biscuit. Lucius was on BT, 106. What was it called? 106? Remember the show, the music talk show on BET. Jesus, it's only been a couple of years. Well, it's been a while. Yeah, but that show, and apparently they had age. I said, is that age? What the? So he was there. They had someone that I guess was supposed to look like Free. Lucius was on there, and he was talking about his new music. Cookie was excited. She had all the girls watching in the jail, and then this girl by the name of Cupcake goes and changes the channel to Family Guy, and Cookie's looking like, look, honey bunch, I appreciate you oh so much, but yeah, we can't be watching that. I'm thinking, really? So then we continue on with that story, and we find out that Cookie was saying how in jail you had every group. You had the black group, you had the Jamaicans, you couldn't mess with them, they were crazy. I said, you had the Washington, the DC chicks, and they were rough, tough. They had all these crazy names like Cupcake. The Philly girls, that was Cookie's group, but she was also cool with the Asians, the Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese, and then Cookie's like the Asians. We just call them the Asians, and they weren't cool with the whites, obviously, but they were cool with the Hispanics. They were cool essentially everyone else except for the white people and some of the DC chicks and the Jamaicans, the Audis. Anyway, so while she was there, and she told Cupcake, yo, like, what's good? So then she hits Cupcake. Cupcake hits her and essentially says that I'm in jail because I eat people like you. I was like, wait, what? What? Say that again? So, mind you, we get this whole background of one of Cookie's close friends in jail. She was trying to go and do a touch-up so that Cookie could at least look somewhat decent for her visit with Lucius. And Lucius was pissed once he saw what happened to her because Cupcake snitched, told the security guard. The security guard took the contraband, and so it was just like, you know what? Just let your man see you as God created you. I said, you little trash bag. But Lucius was pissed. You can tell that he was hurt because Cookie also got cut from Cupcake. Dang, that fight was crazy. And Cookie was saying, you know what, this is nothing. There's a lot worse that happened. How's everything going? She encouraged Lucius to keep going, but you could tell Lucius, his feelings were hurt seeing her like that. And I'm thinking, fine, your feelings be hurt, but she still has to be in there, so grow a pair and continue on to support your woman. No, Jamal wanted to go and see his mother, so Lucius made sure to bring Jamal, but Lucius never saw Cookie in jail ever again. Trash. So I'm glad that at least we're getting some closure here, because Dwight apologizes to Cookie and says, you know what, I'm sorry that you had to go through that, and I didn't support you the way that you deserve to be supported. And so he wants to go back to Empire again. He wants to try again. He wants to try and just, see if his memory could be jogged. No, he's not trying to become the old him, but he does want to at least get past things. He has to go and confront things to say, yes, you'll eventually get your memory back. But yeah, we'll pretend like that's not going to happen. Becky, once he's at Empire, Becky basically jumps on him, and he's like, oh, this is Becky. She just recently got promoted. I said, look at Becky with the long hair. Jamal and Andre looking like, well, he shouldn't be here. This is a liability for us. What's good? Andre gets some flowers, and they were red. It was for tomorrow. I'm thinking, for tomorrow what? Like, what's happening tomorrow? I didn't even piece it all together at the time. Portia is also trying to talk to Lucius. And again, they're doing everything they can to make sure that no one figures out that Lucius lost his memory. Cookie's just like, look, you two can keep all the chatty, the cute, but make sure you do your jobs. Your father wanted to be here, so we're going to get his memory back one way or the other. Now, while that's going on, the Dubois, they have their own little ceremony, and Councilman Dubois, or I should say ex-Councilman Dubois, he's being a little persnickety with Warren because Warren was able to deliver. Warren was able to go and give all this, I mean, in detail about Lucius losing his memory, about him having these sprags. I said, Jamal, you really just let it all out there. Trash. You really just let it all out there. Okay. And of course, you know, Lady Dubois, she's so hyped. She's like, you're doing so well. You do so. Keep it up, baby. Keep it up. You do. And instead of your cousin over there going with all that lip, because shout out to him for not being drunk and looking halfway presentable, figuring out what a razor is. Why don't you go and figure out how to get something that will aid the family instead of using those lips? Mind you, Hakeem is in the studio. He's trying to convince us that this song is fire, these lyrics are fire. I said, this is mediocre. I don't care who wrote this. This is mediocre. This is truly mediocre. Lucius was asked his opinion, and he said, you know what? I appreciate the passion. I said, oh my God, that's the equivalent to Aretha Franklin saying beautiful gowns for Taylor Swift. I wonder if Taylor Swift even ever heard that. Anyway, they clear the room because they need to go and have a conversation. Becky just wanted to make it very clear. She didn't clear that. She thought this was going to be something else. She wants some advice from Lucius. I'm thinking, Becky, this is your job now. You need to go and figure this out yourself. But she was like, remember, you know, down in wherever, and you came up with this bright idea. Andre said, oh, well, last night, Dad was talking, and he told me that he wanted to go make it a competition style, a gladiator style, you know, all's fair in love and war type of mess. Mind you, Claudia's back. I wanted to pretend like it didn't happen, but she was in the room, so I have to acknowledge her, especially for the stunt that she pulled. I would have bop to the top of all's cookie. Claudia has to go. She is a liability. So they're going to do a gladiator style. You know Cookie loves it. Everyone essentially has to fight for their title. And you can tell that Dwight isn't feeling that. I'm thinking, look, you're going to have to get with the program. We have all these artists here. They're getting ready to go. And Cookie tells them that, you know, you can get that #1 spot. But if you don't deliver, I'll cut you. So there's a couple of people off bat that's going to be cut. And Jamal's over. He's like, I'm not going to go and compete with anyone. I said, oh, you entitled little. Hakeem is dealing with, you know, baby Bella. So he gets a pass. And he already heard what fire he thought he had, which. So first off, we have Tiana. Tiana's there, and I said, oh, okay. Tiana's giving us an up-tempo. You know, in the only way that Tiana can do as far as on this show. I said, oh, she was shaking it. She was backing it up. She was going down. She was coming up. I'm thinking, this ain't Limbo. What are you doing? You know I'm joking. I enjoyed all of it. Lucius enjoyed all of it. Because when he was asked, he said, you know what? That branch was shaking, wasn't it? But that's not the top branch. It's not. If this was a tree, she's not the top branch. And this is branch analogy. Deep. That was deep. So then we have Tori. Tori come on, and Cookie said, no, I get it. Empire has a lot of, you know, minorities, but there is no affirmative action here for you, boo-boo. Go away. Thank you, bye-bye. I don't hear that. No, go. I said, Cookie's so ignorant. I love you. Anyway, so then you had this guy. He was going performing. I said, the beat's cool. Whatever he's saying is, his voice actually sounds familiar. I don't know why. But then another artist came out of nowhere. The artist kind of looked like Lil Yachty. No, not Lil Yachty. Looked like, who did he look like? I'm trying to think. I don't really give you crime. That one. And he comes out of nowhere, punches the dude, and says, "You stole my beat." I was like, "Oh, so we're beat jacking here?" Nope. Next. Gone. Tori runs upstairs to Jamal. And Jamal's like, "I'm not going to go down there and compete. I'm trying to do love songs, not battle it out for a spot that's already mine." So she said, "What are you working on?" "Well, I'm coming up with this and that. It's not really working out too well." So then she said, "That duet that you did, it was actually my favorite." And so Jamal figured, maybe we can work together. Anika's going and playing Baby Bella's birthday party, and at first I thought she wasn't doing this legally, but apparently she was. She was using Hakeem's credit line. I'm thinking, so how much money does Hakeem have? Because I just see them burning money every single episode. Anyway, Mr. Dubois comes out of nowhere, and he goes and propositions Anika. Anika initially looked like, I don't want to do this. But then he said, "Look, you can't trust them. I know they got you out of jail, but I know the reason that you were in jail anyway. So it's a double-edged sword. Come to me when you realize that you can't trust them." I'm thinking, oh God, she accepted the card, so you know what that means. And then we have this like Mother of the Earth woman going, and she's performing, and it almost felt like a spoken word. Almost. And Lucius said, "You know what? I appreciate what you choose." Like, "You know what? My concept having to do with us being on Mars and all this." The rest of them looking like, "That's cute, but we're on Earth. We're not doing all that right now. But thank you so much. We appreciate you, though. We appreciate you, though." Lucius was kind of irritated by that. And then this guy who was just singing. He was singing, and I mean, compared to everyone else. And Lucius said, "You know what? I just hear a lot of passion and pain in your voice. Is something troubling you?" And he was right. The guy's brother was shot, and recently, just last week, and he wasn't sure if he was going to make it. And he said, "Oh my God, just go, be with your family, and then you can come back to us. We got you." And he was like, "Thank you." I said, "Oh, look at Dwight have a heart." But Cookie looked at him like, "This is not how we do things. I'm just doing things the way that you did to get results." He had pain. He had passion. He was going to work harder than anyone else. I'm thinking, oh, sometimes Cookie, sometimes that toughness, Cookie. Sometimes that toughness, just like with Lucius, sometimes that toughness is too much. So now, Jamal and Tori were performing the song, and I thought it was kind of weird that they were performing the song pretty much in the middle of the episode. Jamal thought the song felt incomplete. He didn't feel like it was genuine because the lyrics were geared towards his love for a woman. And so we'll see how that goes. Andre's drinking right now, and Lucius comes over, and he's like, "Is something troubling you, son?" And that's when Andre lets him know that, this is actually the anniversary tomorrow will be the anniversary of my wife's death and all of that. And so I said, "Oh my God, that's right." Also, now we're acknowledging that Ron did not. Okay, better late than never. I mean, where's that funeral? I guess that car that she fell on, was that supposed to be her funeral? Anyway, the scene is set, and they're ordering everything they need for Baby Bella's birthday party. In comes Lucius, which they didn't expect because Anika's there, and Anika has oh hey, nice to see you, isn't it? Right. So Lucius, so good to see you. And then that's when Anika goes and puts it out there that, "Look, it's because of you and your family that I'm in in prison." Cookie said, "You were in jail. I was in prison. There's a difference." I said, "You better tell her, Cookie. You better tell her." Her little bougie. Anyway. Because Cookie was originally trying to run interference and try and say, "Oh yeah, this is your ex-wife," and it was like, "Yeah, you divorced me, used me, and abused me." And he said, "You know what? I am so sorry. I am so sorry for everything that I did." And she said, "Oh, nice ploy. You actually apologizing and being sincere? That makes zero sense." Andre comes out of nowhere and says, "You know what? I am tired of you." And you know, in this big Andre, ooh, ooh, ooh. He was ready to go. And I said, Baby Bella's right there. And I was like, chill, chill, chill. Chill. Not for Nika. No one cares about her. About Baby Bella. Baby Bella was right there in that stroller. And she goes and runs behind the stroller. Not in front of the stroller, mind you. Behind the stroller. And Andre was just like, you know what? I am tired of trying to do things for this family when no one, I thought that maybe one of you gave me that flowers because it was the anniversary of my wife's death. I was like, oh my God, Rhonda. Yes, Rhonda. And we're trying to go and help and uplift this woman over there. The woman, the last person that my wife saw was that woman over there. And you want me to go and help her out and be all nice and happy and cheerful. And then he goes to her again. And then Lucius was just like, calm yourself, center yourself, orient yourself, take up, go around the edges of the room and collect yourself. I'm thinking, collect these fists. What are you talking about? That's why he has to go. He has to go fast. Cookie was thinking that maybe she can go and help Lucius out by taking to him. She was reading up on things, and I forgot what it's called, but it's essentially a place that is very meaningful for someone. And, well, Lucius is approaching the halfway point where he could either get better or it can get worse. So, depending on how they handle it, determines everything. So, Cookie was trying to see if maybe she brings him to this lion that he slept under the first night he was officially homeless. It would help him. And I'm thinking, why are you telling her this? You don't tell someone like her this. Because then, of course, she's going to tell you that, oh, you don't need to do that right now because we need to go and focus on his recovery. She is a liar. She's deceitful. She is trash. Jamal's talking to Warren and figures out that he needs to go and record the song with someone that he really cares about and the lyrics because right now he's not feeling it. So now we're back in Empire. And Tori's thinking that she's going to perform with Jamal. Cookie Ray said, we're not doing that, go, go, go. Jamal comes in and says, oh, wait, I'm so sorry, but no, I had to make this authentic. And it's like, what, because I'm a girl? Yeah, that's why. Exactly. I'm sorry. I said, Tori, you can go. You don't serve a purse anymore. Go. Bye. I am all about cleaning house. Next. So in comes Warren, and that's when everyone's like, oh, Cookie was the only one that just cared about the dollar sign, so she said, okay, go. If this secures the bag for us, let's go. Go. Now, don't look at him, look at us, and go. Becky's like, hey, trifling, why is he here? What is he doing? So then he goes, and they perform their little duet about live and all that. And I said, oh, this is actually okay. So now Jamal gets the top spot again. Thinking, oh God, and that means that Warren's actually going to catch feelings soon. Watch. It's only a matter of time. They threw a Prince-themed birthday party. So everyone was in their Prince get-up. The Baby Bella was in all purple. Jamal was up there singing. Hakeem was there. He did the opening monologue, and then it was dun, 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 dun. I said, there we go. Dun, 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 dun. Now, at first, I said, this has made me miss Prince more. He was someone I didn't appreciate until he was pretty much gone. It's like, dang it, man. If only I knew. Anyway. So everyone was in their gear and get up, and it was a fun time. It was a festive time. Anika in her princess dress, whatever, and so that was nice. I did appreciate the performance. Lucius is talking to Claudia, and he realizes that he's not sure what direction he wants to turn. She says, you know what? I want to help you be the best you, so I know where I need to take you in order for you to be the best you. I'm thinking, if you take him to the spot where you just told Cookie not to do it, I know you is a snake. You's a snake. You's a liar. You's a deceiver. Deceiver. I like how that sounds. You's a deceiver. Anyway, Andre comes. Andre's like, even though I wanted to go mollywop someone yesterday, I need to go and be a bigger person because she here. I'm thinking, no you don't. Trash. The nerve of them saying, oh, the prince and princess birthday parties. I'm thinking, no. Let Rhonda actually rest in peace. Let Rhonda and her babies rest in peace because this is... Anyway. Cookie was glad to see him, and then he goes off and away. He sees his little girlfriend outside, and she apologizes. She was the one that sent him the flowers. He appreciated it, and he just went to go and kiss her, and Chicken came over. Is like, hey, Andre. And it's like, hey. So then he said, you know what, let's go. So that's Andre. Warren's starting to feel bad because he's talking to Mama Dubois, and it looks like she went and circulate that information to the papers that Lucius is lying and that maybe his memory is now gone. And he had that look of, ooh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Hindsight! That's called hindsight. And it's also called I don't care. And then Mr. Dubois comes out of nowhere. Shocker, not really. And goes and ruins the festivities because, guess what? Anika decided she can't trust the lion, so she's going to go and try and get full custody of her daughter. Ugh. I said, Cookie, breathe. Hakeem, breathe. Because he even threw in there, oh, I'm here for the little harlot, the little hope. Trying to talk to her about our Cookie like that. Anyway. Claudia brings Dwight, back to the lion, and he remembers. And he was just like, you know what, I want your help. Guide me so that I can choose the right path. And she was like, I'm here for you, baby. I'm here for you. I wasn't here for any of that mess. Please like, comment, subscribe. Oh, we need to kill her. And we need to get rid of this Lucius because